Warning: this commentary may be disturbing and informative. Viewer discretion is advised. What is up, guys, and welcome back to PUBSTARZ Reborn. This is FATEDLIME, aka Travis, bringing you some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay from yesterday's clan op, where Locked and Loaded, LNL, the clan I'm part of, we placed 89th out of 29,000 clans. Fucking PTFO beasts! Anyways, getting on to today's topic, I had a little disclaimer at the beginning because we were discussing serial killers. Shout out to one of the directors here, Shadowblade, for giving me the idea. So I looked up some information on serial killers because I am the more informative type of commentator. I don't like to talk about gameplay. I like to bring facts and shit to make the game, or at least make you interested in what I'm talking about, maybe even teach you something. So we're going to start off here with most serial killers are white males between the ages of 20 and 35. However, there has been an increase of serial killers over the last decade from other races. There have been more serial killers killing in western United States, such as California and Washington. And the United States is the leading country for reported serial killer cases. Serial killers are quite often very intelligent, with an IQ above average. They also, where'd I go here? Damn it. And as children, serial killers usually suffer a significant amount of abuse, sometimes psychological, sometimes physical, but often sexual. Many times, it is a combination of all three that brings their feelings of humiliation and helplessness to spark, and that's what they want to inflict upon their victims. So, I mean, if you know anybody that's abused or anything like that, even kids that are really bullied really bad, try and help them, because, you know, one day you might be their first victim. Ooh. Many serial killers have a insatiable interest in deviant sexuality, obsessions with fetishism, voyeurism, and violent photography or violent pornography. So again, if your buddy's watching some really creepy porno, you better watch out for him, because you might be his first victim. Serial killers are not insane, technically. They do exhibit psychopathic behavior, and they are unable to feel remorse, guilt, empathy, and they lack impulse control. So they get that feeling that, I want to slice this guy's throat, and instead of that little filter that says, no, that's bad, they slice that guy's throat. There have been a few women serial killers throughout history. There was Aileen Wuornos, that the movie Monsters based off of. She killed 7 men during a 12-month period in 1989 to 1990, and she was executed in 2002. She was a Florida hooker. Not a very good-looking one either. Probably like a $10 EJ. During the 1800s, Jane Toppin, the jolly psychopath, she was a nurse, and she used her skills as a nurse to murder people. Also during the 1800s, there was Mary Ann Cotton. It was estimated she killed 23 people during a 12-month period. She was also known as the prolific serial killer, or the most prolific serial killer in English history. She murdered 3 husbands, 10 children, 5 stepchildren, a sister-in-law, and an unwanted suitor. Man, some women are crazy. Nanny Doss, she was dubbed the Giggling Granny. She murdered for profit and money by mixing poison into whiskey, coffee, or stewed prunes. And she was doing this between 1929 and 1953, where she murdered 4 of her husbands. Criminologists have referred the serial killer's comfort zone as how most serial killers will commit their crimes, relatively close to home, and that they prefer to hunt for their victims at places they are familiar with. Coffee shops, malls, stores, stuff like that. And it's an area where they feel like they have control. And it's the best spot to capture somebody, and it's got the quickest escape routes. All these conditions will generally link a killer to their home area. So it makes it a little bit easier for profiles to signal out a person, maybe by seeing these areas, or, you know, by looking on cameras and they find this shit. Fuck, I'm going off topic. Where are we here? Joel Norris, PhD. He is the founding member of the International Committee of Neuroscientists that study episodic aggression. He explains that serial killers' addiction to crime is also an addiction to specific patterns that ultimately becomes their way of life. He suggests that there are 7 key phases to the ritual of a serial killing: the aura phase, the trolling phase, the wooing phase, the capture phase, the murder phase, the totem phase, and the depression phase. So basically, the aura phase, they find their fixation, what they want to kill. The trolling phase, you fucking trolls on YouTube, fuck you. They stalk their prey. The wooing phase, a lot of them are good-looking men, which is surprising, but they end up wooing their victims, getting them comfortable with them, and then they go on to the capture phase. They capture them, then they kill them. Then they got the totem phase, where they, wear their face or wear their skin as a mask and whatever. And then the depression phase, which basically starts the cycle all over again because they're depressed and they're bored. So that's all my time, guys. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you didn't get too creeped out. And like always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out our channels. Until next time, this is FATEDLIME signing off. I hope you don't get any nightmares.